Many people ask the question, how I can be happy if I'm alone? They think that being happy means you have to be in a relationship or with a significant other. But will it surprise you if I tell you that you can be alone and still be happy? Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I would be sharing with you some tips on how to be alone and happy. Some people are happy alone, but for some others, being alone is a huge challenge. But before we go any deeper, you should know that being alone and being lonely are two different yet similar concepts. If you're a person who loves being in solitude, you're not antisocial, friendless, or loveless. You just enjoy being alone and you even look forward to it. Then that is simply being alone and not lonely. On the other hand, if you're surrounded by friends and family, but you're not relating beyond the surface level, this makes you feel empty and disconnected. Sometimes when you're alone and it leaves you sad and longing for company, then that's loneliness. According to scientific research, being in a good relationship makes you healthier and happier. But as in most things in life, being in a relationship has disadvantages and advantages. Here are 10 ways to be alone and happy. Number 1, learn something new. When you're alone, it's normal to feel empty and a bit anxious, but you can explore new hobbies so that you can keep your mind active and engaged. Use your time alone to explore new hobbies that you have always wanted to do. You can consider activities such as learning a new language, gardening, learning to play an instrument, or even arts and crafts projects. Just find a creative outlet and don't worry if you're not good at it at first. The point is to try something new and different. Number 2, focus on your positive qualities. As an individual, there is nothing wrong with appreciating yourself. In fact, it is required. So you can make a list of the things that you truly like about yourself and take the time to celebrate your good qualities. For example, you can say to yourself, I do an awesome job at work and I am a valued member. Or you can look at the mirror and say, I'm kind, I am honest, and I am creative. Number 3, acknowledge the things you're grateful for. When you focus on your positive qualities, you will be grateful for the things you have. Research has shown that gratefulness can boost feelings of happiness and hopefulness. Because it's easy to take things for granted as you go about your day. Devote some time to reflect on the things you're grateful for. You can make a list of the things you acknowledge and are grateful for, so the next time you're alone and feeling down, the list will remind you that you have so much to be happy and grateful for. Number 4, exercise more often. Studies have shown that regular exercise eases loneliness and boosts mood. Besides making us physically active, did you know that exercise releases chemicals in the brain that make you feel positive and happier? When you're alone, you should try it. You can start with easy activities like running, walking, or biking. You can also consider trying fitness or yoga classes. Number 5, remind yourself that it's okay to be alone. Contrary to what people may say, being alone and being lonely are different things, and you can be alone without being lonely. You should spend some time thinking of reasons why being alone can be a positive thing. When you're alone, you have the freedom to daydream and soul search. You will have the ability to do things your way without compromising. Being alone gives you more time to focus on your health and well-being, and it gives you more time to practice and develop your skills. You can add more reasons why being alone can be a positive thing, and you will see that being alone is pretty great. Number 6, focus on quality connections rather than quantity. By focusing on quality connections, you're spending quality time with the people who are important to you. You should focus on conversing and connecting with them instead of doing passive activities such as watching TV.
The truth is, if you feel secure about the connections in your life, you're less likely to feel lonely when you're alone. And even when you're alone, you can focus on the positive memories you have with the people you love.
Number 7, spend time in nature. A change of scenery can boost your mood and shift your perspective. Spending a few minutes in nature alone while you're appreciating nature and everything around it can shift your mind off things and makes you more refreshed.
Studies show that people who spend time in nature are more likely to have greater well-being and health than those who don't. So if you're alone, just go on a walk, read in a park, or just sit outside and watch the birds.
Number 8, use your alone time wisely. Your alone time doesn't have to be spent on eating junk food or watching Netflix, though it doesn't mean you can't treat yourself once in a while.
However, it is best to use your alone time constructively by getting to know yourself better, learning something, or challenging your mind in some way. The goal is to be wise with your time so that by the end of the day, you're satisfied with whatever you accomplished. For instance, if you take time to make your environment more beautiful, you'll be proud of what you have done, and it will leave you feeling fulfilled and happy.
Number 9, volunteer. There are so many ways to volunteer your time in service to others. And you don't have to be there in person. You can help out remotely.
Whichever way, helping others can make you feel good. And in doing so, allows you to feel connected to others while still getting some quality alone time. Being alone doesn't mean you're hiding from the rest of the world. It just means you have enough confidence to know that you don't have to depend on other people to make you happy. So when volunteering, it is important to find something meaningful to you so that you can put in your best. And in the end, you will feel more fulfilled and satisfied with your life.
And finally, number 10, take yourself on a date. This might sound cliche, but self-dates can be a powerful tool for learning how to be happy alone.
It doesn't have to be an expensive date. It could be a movie date or at a coffee shop. In that time, soak in your surroundings. And once you're comfortable, you'll see that going out alone or being alone won't seem unusual anymore.
In conclusion, when you're alone, maintain a routine that you enjoy. Stay connected to the people that you love. Find a hobby that feels fulfilling for you. Because being happy alone is about making consistent efforts toward self-improvement. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload.